These are the mistakes that a lot of energy healers make. Let's get it.
Yeah. I'm inspired. I'm inspired.
Hey there guys, how's it going? My name is Sumedh Chatterjee from the Flow Zone Academy, and I'm a flow state coach, which means that I help you feel better and perform better. This is what I've learned as the biggest mistakes that a lot of healers I see make, okay? Now, the first thing to understand is you're a space holder, okay? And you're here to be a conduit for your client or for another person. And so if you're a healer and you're not holding space for them, if you're not a good listener, you're not gonna really tune into their awareness and help them heal. If you have this energy of impatience, like I need to get this done, I need to fix them, no, that's the wrong mentality, my friends. One of the first things you've got to do as a healer is you got to have to learn to understand the perspective that this person is whole already, that this person is powerful as a being already. It's just some of the things in their life might have been stifling them or closing up their energy centers. And so when you go into the session as an energy healer, the perspective from which you are perceiving from is so crucial. But a lot of healers, they don't have that perspective, okay? You've got to have a fierce, lion-hearted, compassionate energy. This is another thing. I see a lot of healers, but they're not working with their heart. They're not working with their heart chakras. They're not coming from that level of compassion and service. If you're a healer and you're out there to make lots of money, that's not really going to serve you as well as if you're being that channeler and space holder and really coming from your heart, really embracing your compassion, but having a fierce compassion, right? A rock solid mentality and a compassion. Now, you don't want to be in the mind either, okay? If you're trying to logicalize the healing session, it's not going to work. You're actually putting more boundaries in front of you. So it's time to let go of anything, rational or logical before the session. Because sometimes the subconscious mind works with very abstract items, very abstract things that come up. And if you're not able to transmute that or integrate that, that's going to be problematic for you as a healer. So my advice to you would be, work with your heart, tap into the power of your heart, which is a healing energy, and also make sure that you work with the crown. Make sure you work with that divine presence or your connection to the source, okay? The other thing that I notice a lot of healers doing is they're draining themselves because in the healing session, they think that they've got to give their own energy to heal. No, you're working with universal energy. You're being the container for other energy to come through you and to heal. So you're merely the conduit. You're merely the channeler in a sense, okay? You don't have to constantly burn yourselves out by doing so many healing sessions and then, crumbling to the ground thinking that, oh, I'm pushing with my own energy. I have to give my own life force and drain myself in order to serve this other person. No, you're simply emptying your mind, creating a soft container in the heart, being able to engage, fully be present with what your client is telling you, and work towards this interdependence and this energy of reciprocity and flow rather than forcing the session to go exactly the way you want it to go. It's not going to go exactly the way you want it to go. And this is the reason that, I see these other systems out there and they're not personalized or customized to every single client, right? They have one specific program, and if you follow this program, then you're going to get it, okay? Yes, having a system is important. Having a process is important. At the same time, understand that everybody is different, okay? Everybody is different, and their subtle bodies are different. Their energy bodies are different, okay? So what resonates with one person won't resonate with another. So this is why it's really, really important to understand who is your target that you're healing. Who is the type of person that you're healing, okay? And really working with that energy, okay? I work with people who are interested in peak performance. I work with entrepreneurs. I work with, students. I work with people who are interested in taking themselves to the best version of themselves. So I know that when someone comes to me for that, it's optimal that they go through and follow my process. But then again, it's like I just got attuned to Reiki yesterday, right? And the thing about it is, you've got to start to understand that even a system like Usui Reiki, right, where the guy trained for many years and he got this whole practice of meditating and fasting for days and going through this process, a lot of people who get attuned to that process, right, will just take someone else through that process instead of really giving the time to be using their intuitive gifts to see what is it that they require, what is it that they need. You're not just working with one level of body, which is the energetic body as a healer. You want to be working with the physical body, the emotional body, the mental body, the energetic body, and the spiritual body, okay? Once you combine all of these together and you understand you're taking them through a mind, body, spirit integration process that you've constructed yourself, but you also have the deep levels of study, the years of inner work that give you that skill set. And also it helps to be an individual who has been sensitive since birth. If you're an empath and you have those healing gifts and those capabilities, but you want to enhance it further, you just know that, okay, this is something I can really train, and it's a natural talent for me because I ended up being the caregiver when I was much younger, right? I would observe people and I would see their suffering and I wish I could do something to help them. But at that level where I was at, I wasn't fully attuned to my different energies. I didn't know what I was doing, and so you can get very lost. So learning from a mentor or learning from a master healer themselves can really give you a lot of spiritual understanding and power, okay? This is another thing. Invest in your healing. Understand a practice. Go through a certain process, but don't get attached to it. That's all I'm telling you, okay? I hope this video helped you out today. If you have any more questions about this, feel free to DM me. Have an incredible day. May the flow be with you and stay legendary. Let's get it today.